Hey everybody, Heinz Winkler here, and I'm so excited about the first 180 online gathering that we had on Thursday, the 2nd of October. Thank you for everyone that joined. I think it was fruitful. I think it was exciting. It was great to hear from a few people why they've joined and what they're already doing and how we can all take hands. It was also great to get some feedback live from some of you. We looked at things like what does Turning Point USA stand for, what does Australia Christian Lobby stand for, and then we looked at what should faith, family, and freedom mean when we say it, and how do we now express that in South Africa as well. And these are all good questions that we need to develop. We are developing the next steps. We're developing where we're going now. I know that people are eager. I'm eager as well. But this is a new thing. We need to figure it out, make it clear, and then take the next step. So you might be wondering, what are the next steps? I'm going to give you an idea of what I think that should be. I just wanted to share with you quickly that this morning I had the privilege of being at a prayer meeting at Table Mountain, at the foot of Table Mountain where the cable car is. There was a gathering of, I think, about 60 leaders, intercessors, and it was streamed live as well. And we had an opportunity to really pray for our nation, pray for the people of our nation, the churches of our nation. We repented on behalf of our nation and our government and ourselves for things that are not right and should be different, should be better. And I was chatting to one of the pastors there as well, and I just once again realized that it is so necessary for our nation to make a 180. It's so necessary for us to, because we are going in a direction and we need to not just stop certain things that are not healthy, not good. We need to turn. And I had this picture of a big ship with a rudder. When a ship is moving fast in a direction, it's got a lot of momentum. Momentum is mass plus speed. So the bigger it is, the faster it moves, the more difficult it is to move a object that's in momentum. So our nation has momentum going into a certain direction, and it takes effort, focus, and planning to move that object, this thing, because it has this momentum that's been building up over decades. And so we need to know that this is a spiritual thing. So prayer is very important. We need to be strategic and effective in how we take things from here forward. And we need to be aware that it's not going to be easy and it's going to take some time. But overall, we have to keep on believing it is possible. There is hope, and I definitely am excited about that. And for those of you who might not know, to have faith is exactly that. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So what we are hoping for, what we don't see, we have substance, and our substance is God, His Word, and the promises that He's made over this nation. And we hold on to that. So that's a little bit of just spiritual encouragement and vision that I just felt today to share with you. And then I wanted to let you know, because I know the question is, what now? So after the meeting we had, after doing some vision casting, some looking at what are the things we're going to build this upon, we have taken a good first step. And I think now we have to look at something like creating a national form of leadership. Then we need to create local leadership, which is very important. People that are going to, that have said, hey, I'm putting my hand up, I'm in this area. And then we have to look at what have they said they want to do and can do. I believe there will be people in chapters that will contribute locally where they are, but also be able to contribute nationally. Remember what we said, that we need to make a national impact, but do it through local expression. And the local expression will be something like chapters in towns and cities and areas of people who are part of 180, taking hands with their local people that are already doing good work or want to be a part of this, and then starting strategically to make a difference. We do know that Charlie Kirk and Turning Point, they had a huge focus on young people at university and high schools to identify talented young people and train them up to become world changers, to become people who have a positive influence on their nation. So we have to have, I think we need to have a strong component towards that. Part of that component is to go to universities and engage with young people in debate and bring a biblical, healthy worldview to the issues of our time. And we were very blessed to hear from Simon Brace from Ratio Christi in the video call on Thursday, the 2nd of October, when we had our first one. He spoke about what the work that they're already doing. And I think it's pivotal to have them as part of our national team and local teams, because they're already doing the work and they can train more people up to do what they can do. So that's going to be a big part of it. Then we need business people who are going to come with ideas and ways for us to make this bigger. We need people that can do fundraising, being donors themselves or finding donors to put finances behind this movement, because we will need that to be effective. We need people that are good in marketing, social media, IT, all that stuff. Some people have already put up their hand, and by God's grace, we already have a landing page website, ONE80.global. So thanks for that. And you can already go there, and the sign-up sheet is there, and that's an easy landing page you can also share with others who might want to join us on this movement. And then we need intercessors, prayer warriors, and we have a lot of people who've put up their hand for that. So thank you for that. We'll have a national prayer team. We'll have local prayer teams that will focus on their areas. And I want those people to take hands with existing intercessor groups and efforts in their areas, so that we are not trying to reinvent wheels, but we are bringing all the wheels together for one strong vehicle, which will make the most sense, I believe. And many other areas, pastoral, inner healing, raising up new business people, giving entrepreneurial advice to young business people. There's so much that we can do. We just need to harness the energy, the momentum, and the skill sets that everybody is bringing to the table. So those are the ideas of how we move forward. I also see events in areas. The events initially will be to gather more like-minded people, also to pray and through praise and worship and prayer, to just dedicate areas to God and bring people into a healthy, positive environment, and to share the vision of what this can be. And then, yes, we need to reach universities, we need to reach schools, we need to even create new schools and new universities. That's down the line, obviously, but these are the kind of big ideas I think we need to keep in mind. So just an update about the great meeting we had, where I think things are going and where we're at. I hope you can still stay excited with me. If you haven't signed up and you're listening to this, please sign up now. Go to ONE80.global, go to the sign-up sheet and fill it in and become part of this team. We are going to work through all the data and start contacting people to bring them together in their areas. I'm going to press the button of some of the people who've put up their hands for admin and say, hey, help me out. We've got all the data on a spreadsheet, but now we actually have to start putting it together. So who's together in which areas, which people have put up their hands for the same kind of role, and we need to process those things. So, but it's very exciting. I think we also need to, like I said in the meeting, we do need to make it a bit more official. So we're probably going to start a non-profit company. We're probably going to have to open up a bank account. There's a bit practical stuff like that, but we'll get there. This is all part of the plan. But again, thank you. Thanks for joining. Please share this with others. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's get this movement to something really huge and meaningful with national impact through local expression. And may God bless you. May God bless us as we do this. I really appreciate all of you putting your weight behind this and helping us. So God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll chat soon. Bye-bye.